Welcome to the most interesting garage in the world. I guess we're going to Daytona, 1,000 miles away from where we're at right now. And Kyle and I are going to be using the adapter to charge exclusively on Tesla. And Tom's going to brave the real CCS. He's the real man. Watch out for him with CCS.
I'm going to prove the CCS network is going to beat the Tesla Supercharger.
Yeah, Tom, it's Saturday now. I'll see you next Tuesday. Good morning. You know what I got in my hands here at Starbucks? Pink drink. That can only mean one thing. We've got someone in town here. Oh yeah, F-150, Kyle's in the house. Watch out. So what we're doing is we're charging up to as close to 100% as possible here at this DC fast charger before we're heading over to Tom's house, somewhere down the road in New Jersey. And that's where we're going to start this this race to Florida, comparing the F-150 Lightning on the CCS charging network, which Tom's going to do, versus what we're going to do on the Tesla network with this brandy new prototype adapter that we got. So this is going to be exciting. It is a nasty day. I'd like to thank Fantic for sponsoring today's video. You know, this company here, I've evaluated two products. One is a smaller unit that I really love. I keep it in the truck all the time. It's good for topping off tires from here and there. And the other day I came out from my condo, and my neighbor, their tire was down to 11 PSI. And so I plugged in this little Fantic unit and took it up to 38 PSI, and it took a little bit of time. And one of the things that I noticed was that Fantic has this new unit out here. This is the X9 Ultra V12, which is more designed for higher volumes and specifically for truck tires, Jeeps, and let's say like an F-150 like this right here. So let's plug this in. We're just going around before we set off on a road trip. And this is a higher volume unit that I'm really excited to try in. So let me plug it in and show you how this thing works. All right, so a couple of other minor features here that are great, but you have USB-C out, USB-A out as well. Is that an A? Yeah, I guess that's an A. And basically, you've got a power bank here, which is great. In addition, you've got this really cool flashlight that does different modes. So you can put it in just an LED flashlight, or you can put it in blinking if you're, let's say, stranded on the side of the road, which is a really good thing. But let's hook this up. Okay, so the way that you do this is, currently, it's showing that this tire has 39.5 PSI in it right now. And what I want to do is I want to bring it up to 42. And we're putting that all in the same tires. We're going to check each one of them. And all you do is you push this button. Now wait, this is going to get loud, guys. One of the really nice features of all of these Fantic air pumps is the fact that you don't have to stay by the vehicle while it's filling up the tires. So when I was taking care of my neighbor and it went from 11 PSI to 38 with the little unit, I just went in the house. And then when I heard, and you could hear it because it's loud, when it was done, I came out. I highly recommend these Fantic units. The packaging is great. The units are really good. If you've got a Jeep or any kind of a truck with a larger amount of air that needs, this is the unit to get. And then the other one, I would also keep that just for little top-offs as well. So I'm using this Fantic light, you see right over here, just to add a little bit of safety that we have an issue. As a matter of fact, I'm going to move it over here on this side. Yeah, look what this thing is doing. This is amazing. I mean, if you're a trucker coming from that direction, which no one is at this moment, but you're going to see that light, and that's absolutely getting your attention. All right, so one of the things that's really cool, I mentioned this earlier, is the ability to power multiple devices from this. So check this out. I've got right here my iPhone plugged in, my laptop plugged in, and also Jordan's drone plugged in, and it's showing the output in real time in terms of watts as far as how much energy is putting output. In addition, I just wanted to also show you, look inside this bed of the F-150 here. There's the flashlight, very bright, lights up the whole thing, and then you also have the ability to have a little bit bluer light, and then a flashing light. In the description, you'll get a link to be able to get a discount of $70 off on this unit. Thanks again to Fantic for sponsoring today's video. Welcome to another episode of Out of Spec Dave, where today you join me here in Connecticut. And look at this, a brand new F-150 Lightning parked next to my ELR. You know what that means? Kyle's in town, and we're going to be
doing a road trip that's going to be going up on the Out of Spec Motoring channel. And this is just going to be my little sideline video where I'm going to maybe go along. I'm going along for the ride. I'm going to be part of that video, but I want to give you my perspectives of this trip and sort of, I'm not going to say behind the scenes, but maybe some special shots of Tom and Kyle and how it all happens. Let's get into this. This is going to be a really long trip. We're going here from Darien, Connecticut, all the way down to Jacksonville, Florida. First stop is going to be Tom Malogny's house, and we'll get into it. All right, so we're about to get in the F-150 here, Kyle, off to New Jersey, Mr. Malogny's house. So we've got the coffee ready to go. We got the F-150 Lightning, and we are off. All right, so here we are in the pouring rain in Parsippany, New Jersey at an EV Go, plugged into a Signet. And what does this unit put out, Max, Kyle?
350 kilowatts.
Oh, really? 350 kilowatts. Okay.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, it's a full speed 500 amp unit.
What's interesting is that sign there. It says EV charging stall, 15-minute general parking.
Yeah, Wawa probably didn't give them the EV spaces.
I see. All right. And then we've got Tesla. This is a good spot. I mean, Wawa is a great place to, I love Wawa.
So the others don't say 15-minute general parking, just this one.
Oh.
Those
Vacate stall when complete.
Yeah,
That's
the one on the right says
smart.
15-minute general parking.
Tesla's all full over there. They got V2s and V3s.
But what's interesting is when we rolled up, it was only 50% capacity. Now it's 100% capacity.
Yeah, but you know what the tough part is, Kyle? If we wanted to charge there with the F-150, we wouldn't have been able to.
Right.
Because of the problem where the location of the charging port, right?
Yeah.
So, like, as good as this is, here's a real-world situation where even if that adapter worked, we're not charging there. But luckily, we got an EV Go there, so that's good. All right, let's get some food at the Wawa.
Yeah.
All right, Wawa has pizza. Here we are at the Wawa. These two lovely ladies, they are working hard here with all the snacks for our trip to Florida. We are going one way. I don't even think Kyle's going to let me stop for the bathroom. We'll have to see. But you know, listen, we are on our way in two F-150 Lightnings, and we are racing CCS versus Tesla with the new adapter. This is going to be a blast, and boy, do we have snacks for this trip. Yeah, so here we are at the Wawa, and boy, I'll tell you what, look at this Tesla. I'll tell you, that's crazy. We got 3 Teslas waiting here, and they are full. Half of them are V2s, half of them are V3s. We've even got the free air pump full over here. So, and look at this. We've got EV Go open. I don't know when the first time you saw this going on, but yeah, I mean, somebody from Tesla, they should just pull over here. 60 cents a kilowatt hour. Nice R1S right here. All right. You want me to drive, or you want to drive?
Yeah, it's fine.
Kyle, there's 3 or 4 Teslas waiting now.
Yeah, I know.
It's crazy.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Actually, this one over here, this one's running Windows is bricked. It's not working. So even if somebody from Tesla wanted to come over here and use their adapter to charge on CCS, they can't. So this one is there. But what's interesting is this R1S. He's plugged in. Does that, or do both of those work, or?
Yeah, both of those work.
Okay, so and there's another one over there. So it looks like someone could, if they had an adapter, they could just come over here right now instead of wait on Tesla, but maybe they don't have their adapter. Who knows?
Yeah, and I don't think any of those Delta ones have the built-in NACS plug on them, or like it's not NACS, it's a CHAdeMO to Tesla adapter. Sometimes they have the native Tesla plugs on them.
Oh yeah, I've seen that.
But nope. So
yeah, there's that one in Ridgeway, Stanford, that's got like all 3, CHAdeMO and all that.
Goes to show, no matter the network you're on, charging sucks.
I mean,
we're having a good time.
But Kyle, it's kind of rare to see, at least here in the Northeast, from my recollection, to see waiting times at Tesla.
When I was at the other one in New Jersey the other day, it got full by like 9 a.m.
Really?
Yeah.
Man. Yeah.
But it's starting to clear out the cars that are getting in now. So they
do move through very quickly, though. They tend to, at least with Tesla. Tom is going to pull in the F-150 Lightning so we can charge this thing. Apparently there's a trick to it because it's a bit tight. Look at this, he's got this sound deadening material in here, or insulation or whatever. That's cool. But look at this wall. Wow. So cool. And here's that monster Ford Charger. Thing's sick.
So the emergency door isn't going to blow off.
Yeah, the whole tailgate is full of acorns.
Acorns.
That's my advantage.
So it's our weight disadvantage right now.
All right. So look at this over here. We got the mighty. What color is this bolt? I mean, I hope you got a deal.
I forget the actual name that Chevy calls it. I wanted it. I want it to stand out.
Yeah. Oh, it stands
I
out.
think it's ice blue.
Ice blue.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, especially with the yellow license plates. I like that.
I'm a Bolt fan.
Oh yeah. You gotta love the Bolt.
Yeah.
Ah. Hey, your window's open. The R1S.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So specimen number 1 over here, the Tom Malogny F-150 Lightning. I like how he's got the I don't know what you call this over here, but that looks so cool. Beautiful. Oh yeah, we got the state of charge window sticker here. So the race is about to start. We're just charging up our F-150 loaner vehicle from Ford. Look at this thing right over here. And yeah, so Kyle and I are gonna be driving this one down to, I guess we're going to Daytona, 1,000 miles away from where we're at right now. And Kyle and I are going to be using the adapter to charge exclusively on Tesla. And Tom's going to brave the real CCS. He's the real man. Watch out for him with CCS.
I'm going to prove the CCS network is going to beat the Tesla Supercharger.
Yeah, Tom, it's Saturday now. I'll see you next Tuesday.
And I haven't been drinking. Little over 1,000 miles. We're doing a 1,000-mile race to Florida. But there's some rules here. Kyle can only charge at Tesla Superchargers. Now that the Ford Tesla deal has begun and Ford vehicles can access Tesla Superchargers, some of them, not all of them, V3 and not even all V3 Superchargers.
Is recording for his channel.
I'm recording you while you're recording me. How does that? Hey, Tom, I have a question for you.
Yes.
And there's Pete recording all of us. Are Magic Docks in fair game for you?
No.
I
That's Tesla.
think yes.
That's Tesla. I don't think it should be.
I don't think you'll hit any Magic
I don't
Dock
think it
stations,
should
though.
be. I wouldn't use that.
Really?
I want to see if I can make it to Florida without Tesla's help faster than you can using exclusive Tesla stations.
Yeah.
I think that's the game here. You know, we all know about how the whole industry is transitioning. It's not about that plug, really. It's not. It's about having access to Tesla Superchargers.
Absolutely.
And that's what this race is about. Tesla Superchargers. Could you imagine if I beat you guys there?
Actually, it's possible. There's a couple stretches that we have to do really deep charges because it's only, day 2 of the Ford network being open. And not every version 3 is online, like you mentioned. And so we really have some big, especially through North Carolina, there's only one version 3 supercharger open in the whole state of North Carolina that we can use.
I get all that, but imagine the optics. 1,000-mile race, New Jersey to Florida, Electrify America kicks Tesla's ass.
It's possible. Let's see how big those stretches are.
Hey, listen, Tom, where were we? Parsippany just before?
Yeah.
So you got 8 stations in Parsippany. 4 are V2s, which are out of spec for us, right? And because it's only going to work on V3s, and there was a line there. And when we did arrive there, we could not plug in, even if we chose to, because of where the charging port is on. You see what I mean? So there's some variables here that we're.
It's not a slam dunk.
No.
But on paper, I think most people are going to say Kyle's going to end up there 4 hours before Tom. So let's see what happens. It's going to be fun. It's going to be fun.
Okay, and then we have dual motor, all-wheel drive. There's no efficient modes, right? So we're just going to run normal mode the whole way. Climate control, that's up to you guys. We're just going to run comfortable, AC on.
Yeah, that's it.
we're not going to, with trucks this big, the climate control is not going to make or break this race.
And once we get, you know, after the first charging stop, things are going to start getting warmer the more south we go. So you really, it's not going to be a problem.
Yep.
It's not going to be. It's not extremely cold there right now. Last week it was in the teens. Now I think it's like 30 something, right?
43.
It's 43.
Yeah.
So you know that's not that cold.
No, it should be okay. No. So the tire pressures on this are set to factory. I imagine yours were the same because you just swapped back to stock tires for this.
I think it was 42.
Yep.
PSI. Yeah.
The only I guess difference between our trucks is I have a tonneau cover.
Yeah.
But I don't think it'll actually make that big of a difference. So worst case, I opened the tonneau cover as much as it's allowed to go, and it's strapped in here, which is the official way to lock it all in. So that should be pretty good. And so at least we have pretty much the same bed. This isn't going to make it.
That's not going to make a difference.
Yeah.
No.
So we're all good there.
Yeah.
So let's get in the truck. Let's set our first stop that we think we're going to go to. I'm sure we'll both have to adjust on the way. And we'll see you guys in Florida. Or
all right.
We'll at least be following you, or you'll follow us on the first
The first leg is going to be the only time we're going to see each other. So.
Yeah.
But then after that, we'll see who wins.
Yeah,
We'll see you in the mirror.
Yeah, that's right. And quick question, Tom. You know way more about. You have the advantage of owning a Lightning and driving them a lot, and you know the charging curve way better than I do. Is this one that we should try and run down to 0, or what do you think?
The interesting thing about this is, and you know this well too, the boost.
Yeah.
With the Ford, it doesn't matter how low. It's very unique. It doesn't matter where you plug it in. You're going to get 10 minutes of 500 amps, and so you're going to get a huge boost. There's not a great advantage of making sure you're down very, very low. Because if you plug in at 20%, you're still getting that boost for 10 minutes.
And you actually get more of a boost because your voltage
is higher. Yeah. So it's, I don't think that's going to make that much of a difference. Honestly, I think the difference is going to be how quickly I get in and out of the EA stations. And if you get into jammed up because the Lightning can't park because of the fact that you have to take up 2 stalls and the Tesla station is almost full. I mean, like if every other spot is used, you might not be able to pull in.
Right.
So that's going to determine who wins. I think the cars are going to charge the same once they're plugged in.
Yeah.
But the EA stations and the Tesla Superchargers are going to give us the same amount of energy. And the cars are going to be, the trucks are going to be the same, have the same efficiency. So it's all going to be how quickly can we get, and where they're located. Do we have to drive 10 miles off the road off the highway to get them? That's going to determine this, honestly, I think at least, but who knows?
Yeah, same here.
Hey, Tom, you know, the real reason Kyle's bringing me is because he wants me to be his bodyguard. At
the Tesla
stations. Right, so the garage door is open and we are about to pull out. This race is about to begin. And boy, oh boy.
To Out of Spec Motoring.
Subscribe to, this is going out of Spec Motoring, the main video. And be sure you watch the main video on Out of Spec Motoring for sure. All right, start it up. Listen to that engine. All right, no damage, Tom. Don't you worry. All right, so here are the rigs. Look at these bad boys. They're like identical twins. Amazing. Although this one's blue. It looks black in certain light. Tom's is black. But, yeah. These are the weapons of choice. Just because I'm such a gracious guy, I'm going to let you guys go first, okay? So,
beauty before age.
Oh, okay. And there they go. All right, and here we go. Off we go. All right, so Kyle, we're exactly an hour into the trip, and we've got 225 miles of range left.
What? This isn't for the motoring channel. You can't put this on your channel.
Why?
You're doing the pre-race stuff. You can't post this.
I can't?
No.
I didn't know that that was part of the rules.
Yeah.
All right, I won't post this.
Your video ends at Tom's house.
No, it doesn't.
Yes, it does.
No, it doesn't.
What the heck? Really? Why are we going to have 2 videos of the same trip?
No.
It makes
Yeah,
no
well,
sense.
go back to sleep. Go back to sleep.
That makes no sense.